job training is even more valuable.
Yes.
Do we have the resources to expand there right
Well,
now?
Well, I think that's why we are trying to design a strategies to deal with, for example, to utilize $1 million that are coming, and how best to utilize those to assist people in turning around their lives. So that's one aspect of it. In terms of it, whatever additional revenue that may be available, taking a look at that. Some of the programs are somewhat disjointed and not connected. And so part of what I'm doing as I go through the city's budget is to try to pull those things together so that we are partnering with one another, and this department is not doing this and some other department is doing something else when you're trying to address the same population. But workforce development programs, enhancing people's skills, all of that's critical. That's a critical piece. How much it will cost to do that, I don't know. But I am trying to streamline strategies based on what we are trying to achieve. And in this area, that's why several different departments are coming together. Oh, who would have thought OBO is when you think about OBO, you're thinking about a business trying to get a contract from the city of Houston. Well, quite frankly, they're doing a lot more here. This is not about trying to have a contract, a vendor get a contract from the city of Houston. This is about trying to take people's lives and transform them and put them in a position where if they have a skill, or if they want to be an entrepreneur, we'll put them on the road to become an entrepreneur. Then one day they can go back to OBO, not as somebody on the street not doing much, but somebody that now has a business and saying, we want to do business with the city of Houston. That's the transformation that we see, okay? Granted, it is the beginning, but if we don't start, we won't get there. But the whole essence of this program, Turnaround Houston, is to be transformative. And if we only can take a few and transform their lives, that's a success story. Okay. But the point that I want to make in the month of March, where the focus has been on public safety, in order to make the city safe, it's going to take a comprehensive strategy. And it's not just about police, deputy, the DA's office. It's all of these component parts. And then the education czar, Julius Tepach, for example, is also a part of this effort. So we started with talking about the education czar. We talked about coordinating law enforcement. We were out there in communities talking about in the bloodshed. Well, now this is saying for those who want to improve their lives, we are providing the necessary steps for you to do just that. And we'll have to build it out. Okay.
So Mayor, you're starting in Sunnyside. Do you have a date set for your first resource fair? And then second question, what other neighborhoods would you anticipate having these resource fairs?
I think we're going from the south to the north to like East End. I think we're planning about 5 in different quadrants, and every other month.
And these are what you get, low income, high crime was mentioned in the news release, low income, high crime neighborhoods, basically. Yeah.
Basically kind of going in and getting into the neighborhoods, getting into the hood, so to speak, and essentially saying, we are coming to you, and we're trying, and we will do everything we can to make your lives better. If you want to do better, we're trying to come to where you are. If you want to do better. Now, if you don't want to do better, if you just want to break into somebody's home, then HPD and the Sheriff's Department and the DA's office, that's available too. but there are many people out in our community that want to do better, but they feel capped by their lack of potential, lack of skills, the skill sets. Well, we want to try to raise that.
And again, when might the Sunnyside resource fair be? Is there a date for it yet?
Did I miss it?
I'm sorry.
March 26th.
March 26th, I beg your pardon.
March 26th from 10 to 3, and that's going to be at, the Sunnyside Multi-Service Center, 9413 Cullen, and we are tweeting it out. We on the Facebook, tweet the Facebook book. We're periscoping. What's periscoping right now? We're periscoping, but we're, Houston Chronicle, front page turnaround. Any other questions? Look, thank you, but I certainly want to thank you for being here. But if you would help us to disseminate it, because literally, the reason, I mean, we chose Turnaround Houston because of what it says. And that's literally, you know, oftentimes we focus on, there are many areas of our city that are doing extremely well. But there are several areas that have yet to show that improvement. And this is one way. If we turn around the individuals, we can turn around the neighborhoods, we turn around the communities, we advance the city of Houston. So this is about going directly to where that individual is who may have given up, and basically saying, not yet, we're not giving up on you, don't give up on us. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Mayor.
Mayor.